like sync with the batch and the classes, because I can see a couple of students joining one day and some days like they are not able to join due to any reason. So it's good to have the recording. You should watch those recordings if you are missing any classes, and if you are referring someone, so before joining the classes also you can share the recording link, that first go through the recording, so that anytime they will be joining the class, so they will be having the enough idea that what has been already been taught. Okay, so I have started the recording. Let me share the screen. So yesterday there was some recap also going on, so that's why like class was going bit faster, but today I will like not go with the recap things. I will go with the normal class and also. Mula is there, correct. So everyone is there. It's good to have like people are growing in our team. So that's good. So let me show you that this we already have, and yesterday we have gone through the invoice problems, and before that we also gone through the data types. All data types we have seen. So these are basically primitive data type, and object data type we have already seen. So object data type means you are designing your class, you are putting your data, and then you are creating the object. So that is called object data type. So these topics we have already seen. So now today we will interact with the new topic, which is called the keywords in Java. So you can have a look on this page. Couple of things you have already used, and couple of things you will be using in the future. Like import statement you have seen boolean you have seen private, you have seen void, you have seen static. So those kind of things we have already seen. So these are the reserved keywords in Java. And what is the purpose of reserved keywords? One is like color change. So whenever you are typing these keywords, so compiler will automatically know, and they will like difference something with the color. And these are reserved keywords, so you cannot use for your own custom variable name or any class name or any object name. So those things are not allowed. So you can see here, these are the predefined words by Java, so cannot be used as a variable or object name. So you cannot use at that place, but other places how to use you will already share. So now next couple of things I have already highlighted. So we will see the uses of these things one by one if it is needed. So I'm going to the next page. So these are the operators. So what do you mean by operators? So there are some operators in Java. So we have categorized into different category. One is arithmetic one, like plus minus things. Then unary, it means plus plus minus minus thing. Relational is like less than, greater than kind of things. And logical operators is like and or kind of things. So you will see all the kind of things how to use that. So let's start with the basic one, that is called like arithmetic operators. So we have some examples for that, and we will first introduce all the arithmetic operators, and then we will see some of the examples for that. So operator in Java is a symbol. So basically what it does, so like on your keyboard you have already seen some of the plus minus things. So these are the symbols, and how to use that in Java you will come to know. So let's go to the next page. So these are the basic arithmetic operators. So you already know about this, but how to make the use of that I will show you here. So plus is that, minus is that, this is multiply, which is called asterisk. Technically like we can call it asterisk, but it's a star symbol. And this is like forward slash, so this is for division, and this is for modulus division. It means like this will give you quotient and this will give you remainder. Okay, so you see here output, it is showing that how it will like how it will be used. And second thing, it is showing some of the examples that you will use, you will get this kind of output. Sorry. So let me show you some of the examples, then you will understand. I'm coming to the examples part. So let me start Eclipse. So I have already pushed the code in the GitHub, so you can go and see the code there as well. So let me show you that part. If you go to the GitHub and you go to GitHub, your account you can go, and then from your account you can go to this link, and once you go to this link, then you can go to repository part, and this is your repository. Means whatever the things I will do here coding, I will keep on posting here, so you can access it from there. So once you go there, the first thing you have to do that, locate the branch. So by default maybe you will see main, but here is no main, only master is there. So you can see the master branch is there. Then inside the master you have to go to the src. So once you go to the src, you will see here the day one. It is all the having all the codes whatever I have written there. So I'm just showing you the demo. You can see here the code what I have written in my local, that is now present in the cloud. So even it is deleted from my computer, I can get it from here, or anyone who has the link, they can access it. So one thing is that you can see here, this is again go to the src, we have different package as well. So day 2, this is the package, and these are like so many codes present. So I will go with the arithmetic operators demo, then I will show you. You can see here. And to access this, there are two ways. Either you can directly copy the code, or you can download the entire project. So for downloading the entire project from the GitHub, you go to this one repository, and you can see here the code is there. You can directly click on download zip. So it will, the whole project will be downloaded in your computer, and once it is downloaded, then you can extract it and then you can use it. So I will show you that part, but as of now you just keep the code with you, so that should be okay. So now I'm coming here, I'm going with this arithmetic operators demo. So this is the main thing which I am going to show you today, because this is showing about plus, minus, multiply, divide and modulus division. So you see here I have taken two numbers. So this is a normal Java program, this is not a class program kind of thing, just a normal Java program, because in class area I have not written anything. So you have to understand what kind of program it is. It's just a Java program. So I have taken two numbers, one a equal to 60 and int b equal to 2. I have taken two numbers, and then what I am trying to do, let me comment out everything, whatever the needed I will show you. These are the comments, means you don't need to worry about what the comment it is written. Okay, comment is any comment, like any message you can put up here. So what I am trying to do, say that I want to use the plus one. So you can do two ways, either you can use variables or you can direct use numbers. So it's up to you. So let me show you both ways. A is equal to 60 and b equal to 2. If I am doing a plus b, so what it will do, first it will add the number and then it will pass it to println. So you go to the println, I will show you, because this is integer one. So I am holding the control button and clicking here. So now it is opening this integer one. Basically you will see in the print stream class, from where the println method is coming, there are so many print method is there. So show view, I will show you in the outline. You can see here println, just focus on println. So you will see a lot of printlns are there. Println is starting from here. One is blank. One is you can pass the boolean value, you can pass the character value, you can pass the array, you can pass the double value, you can pass the float, you can pass the integer, you can pass the object. So object also you can pass the string as well, and you can pass the long. So these kind of like things are there. So many methods they have given, and based on the criteria, that's the matching thing, it will call the particular method. The code inside that it is written, so that you will might understand or you won't understand, that is separate thing, because based on your level you will understand. But you should know from where it is coming. So basically print string class is there, which is having this method println. So it is coming from there, and in my program I am just using system.out.println. So system is another class which is present where, which is present in the java.lang, and print stream class is present where. If you go to the first line, you check here which package it is present. It is present in the Java IO package. So you have to get familiar that from where exactly it is coming. So it is coming from the Java IO package, and system class is coming from the java.lang package. Now this is something my custom package. This class I have designed, and it is present in the day2 range demo package. So package name, that's why it is saying here day2 range demo package. So you have to get these things as a familiar thing. Now what I am trying to do, I am having two variables and I am passing it for calculation. So first it will do addition, okay, because this is integer, and after that the result will be same for printing, and then it will print. So let me show you this way. So it is showing here 62. This is one way. Second way is you can directly pass the number. Yes, I have the number, like I want to use something like calculator kind of things, that I want to add 20 plus 30. So how to do that? Out, control space. I am writing here 20 plus 30. Here. So what it will do? It will add it and print it. So second time it is printing like this. A third way is that you can type something message and then you can print it. So this is the third example, line number 15. So what I am trying to do, this is just a message. The value of A and B, the sum of A and B is this. So if how you have to write, just you understand. You have to put it into the bracket, okay? Because this is a string and this is number. If you not put in the bracket, then what it will do, it will concatenate rather adding it. Because string plus integer will be concatenated, so it will become alphanumeric. It will not do addition. Why? Because this is also plus, this is also plus. So whichever will come first, that will be taken care. So that's why it will not add, it will concatenate. So that's why I have put one parenthesis over here. So you know Birdma's rule is there. So Birdma rule says that whenever you have multiple things to add, so it will do the bracket things first. So first thing it will do the bracket thing. So A plus B will be done, and then it will change for printing. So that's why it will print the correct value. I will show you both of the way. If I don't write like this, then what will be the output? You can see here it is giving me correct output 62. But if I remove the parenthesis, see here how it is going to print. The sum of A and B is 602. Rather adding, it concatenated. The 60 was there and 2 it added at the end. So this becomes 602. So that's why I have to put in the bracket, additional bracket. So this is for addition. Now you understand one operator. Now second operator I am going. Like, let me comment this part one by one. I will show you. Let me turn on this, because this is something showing value of A and B. So that should be always be on. Okay. So what I am trying to do here in line number 14, value of A plus A I am trying to put as a variable. So it will replace and it will become 60 here, and then message will become printed, and then it will print the value of B. So if I run this program, you see here what is the output I am getting. You can see here it is giving me value of A is 60 and B is 2. like this message what I have given. So now what I will do, I will print this way. So this is message with calculation and then it is printing. So run as Java application. So now it is saying that difference of this and this is 58. So that's correct because I am doing a minus operation. And this is just a concatenation. So don't worry for that. Basically it will do for this. But you see here, if you remove this part, then the result will be messed up. If you remove the parenthesis. So what it will do? It will just concatenate it. Difference of A and B, some compilation error defined string, the operator is, so it is not accepted, is saying that it is not a correct format to write because string and integer subtraction is not allowed. So undefined, it's saying that. So let me roll back it. Now I will go and you see it is correctly executing here, but you can print some numbers as well. Say that I am here and I will go with this message only, copy it, paste it, just I will message here difference, and instead of A and B I will put some number here like 50 minus 6. If I run this program, I'm getting 44. So you can calculate the difference like that. So one more way is that without any message, same line I will use, but this time I will not use any string here, direct calculation I'm using here. See here. So either you can use variables or you can directly use numbers. It's up to you. So it's allowed. So similarly, you can see here that I have used for product, I have used for division. So let me show you that part. I will uncomment this part as well. This is for modulus division. Now you try to analyze the results so that you will understand. Slowly, I'm uncommenting everything. You see here, modulus division of A and B is 0. It means A is 60 and B I'm dividing, A I'm getting this number. Say that I'm dividing by 7. So modulus division I'm getting as a 4. So how come? So 7 8 is 56, right? So it is dividing and 4 is like remainder. So it is giving the remainder as 4 here. So this is called modulus division. And this part you have to understand that how I'm printing this. This is for your information. So I have printed here boolean variable true. It's like just I put the value as a true. So first if I will print it, first time I am printing the value of var, so it will print the true, but second time I am putting a exclamation symbol. So exclamation means just a reverse of that. So it's there or not? It's not there, but how? Okay, next time it was there, but I have used it there only. Maybe this is out of this, but you just come to know this is an extra part. So if you put this exclamation symbol, so it will just inverse the value of anything. You can see here, first time it is printing true and second time it is printing false. So just inverted the value. So in this way you can just have a like normal simple calculation of arithmetic operations. So anyone has any doubt regarding this part? So any operators, any doubt? So you can ask. If you don't have any doubts, then I can move to the next topic. it's okay, then put. So you have to learn, like, you know already this thing, but you have to know the syntax in Java. If you have to given this problem, then how you will do that, right? So it's just simple thing that you have to make a class, then you have to make a public static void main method, and then you can try to do this thing for a calculation purpose. So you see here, this is the end of the class, this is the end of main method. So these things you will get familiar once you start programming coding real time things. So I'm see that if I'm clicking here, just this is the body of the class starting. You see here at the bottom it will be highlighted. You can see here line number 41 is highlighted. If I am putting the mouse pointer like this, you will see here it will highlight something like that. So in this way I am become like coming to know here. This is a expansion, a collapse kind of thing, or expand kind of thing. So you can see here it's just collapse, so you can expand it. So this is the method level thing, so you can just go and test it. So that is one thing. Second example is there, if I have any example, arithmetic operators test. So this is also one example. You can see I have taken two numbers 11 and 2, and based on that I am performing some calculation. So here I want to make any difference like that. So you have to understand what is the difference. You can see here somewhere I have put a parenthesis and somewhere I have not put parenthesis. But if I execute this program, the result will be correct. So you have to understand one thing, that BODMAS rule. So BODMAS rule says that if it is a string and you are using plus symbol, so it will simple concatenate. So in that case you cannot use like that without parenthesis, right? But for other things there is no impact, because other has high priority than plus. So first it will do the division, then multiplication and modulus division it will do first, and then it will just concatenate. So concatenation part is the plus operator. This has less precedence. So due to that, this is like changing the result of that. So that's why I have given here x plus y into the parenthesis, x minus y, because x minus y is not allowed directly to write with a string, and other things I have not put. So you can use like this as well. You see here the results, what I am getting here. Just right click and run as Java application. So I am getting the result. You can see here first message was I printed like this, value of x. So value of x, then x value 11, then value of y 2. So addition of two numbers, so 13, x plus y, subtraction 9, division 5, then multiplication 22, and then modulus division is 1. So this way here I have calculated, and this is additional information. You have to know where to use parenthesis and where you don't really need to use parenthesis. But if you use parenthesis, so there will be no changes in the result. Just is for your information if you are come from the mathematics part. So you must be knowing the BODMAS code. Okay. So now I'm coming to the next part, which is unary operators. So plus plus, minus minus, and exclamation symbol. So plus plus has two places to use. One is as a prefix, one is as a postfix. Minus minus also has the same way to use, prefix, postfix, and this is just a inverse. So this part I have already shown to you. Now I have to show you the examples of these things, that how you are going to use this. So let me come here. Unary operators demo. Unary operators, it is operator, it is operators. Okay, so let me do one by one. Let me close others, and you can see here, come to here, the plus plus operator. Okay, as a prefix, plus plus operator as a postfix. So what it will do, you have to write like this. You can see here, plus plus you have to write, then plus plus x. X plus plus means as a postfix you can use. So both it is there. It is just incrementing the value by 1. So mean to say that if you have to write x equal to x plus 1, so you can write plus plus x. but one operation is, first it will increment the value, then it will be used for calculation. Second thing is, first calculation will be done, then increment will be done. So I am coming here and to show you some examples, then you come to know. So two variables I have taken, one is like x and y, and two other variables I have taken, sum and difference. So what I am trying to do, line by line I will just make you understand so that you will grab it. If you use like this, you won't find any difference. You see here two places I have used in a different way. One place I have written plus plus x, and second place I have written x plus plus. The difference you will find here, one by one I will show you, because if I show you simultaneously, then you will get confused. So let me go with the first line, line number 13. So what I am trying to do, I have the x which is having the value as 10. I came here, line number 13, and I said plus plus x. So what it will do, first it will increment the value. It means x equal to x plus 1. So now the value will become 11, and then it will show for printing, it will go for printing. The output will be 11 here, right? So let me execute that. So this is one perfect example. I am getting the output as 11. But let me comment this part and uncomment this part, and then try to understand what it is doing. It is saying that x equal to x plus 1. But for printing, what it will send now? It will first send the value of x. So x value is 10. And then next time, for next time the value of x will be 11, because after completion of line number 14, the value will become 11. So next line if you print, you will get output as 11, but first line it will print the initial value only. So I have given two things here to make you understand. The second example, the postfix, first time it will send 10 for calculation, 10 for what you call printing, and then it will become 11 now. So when it will become to the next line, then again you try to print the value, you will get the latest value as 11. So let me run this program. You see here, first time it is printing as a 10, and then for next line when I am printing the value of only x, then it is printing 11. So current value of x is 11, but at this time when you try to execute this line of code, it was only 10. Okay, so this is the difference. First it will increment the value, then it will send for printing, and second time it will send for printing first, then it will increment. So after completion of this line, it will increment. Mean to say that. So let me comment this part as well. Now I have a question here which you have to answer after thinking. But first I will guide you and then I will ask you. You see here, initial value of x is 10. It came here, it become 11. Again it become 12. Again it become 13 here. Okay, again it is 13 here as well, right? And then it will take 13 here as well. But after completion of line, the value of x will be 14. Just remember this. So let me print that part so that you will understand. That value of x is actually changed, but after this calculation. So even I put in the parenthesis as well. You see here, when I have put in the parenthesis. So parenthesis just to separate the things, because otherwise you will be confused. So I have used in the same line prefix and postfix. So somewhere I have used prefix, somewhere I have not used any prefix postfix, and somewhere I have used postfix. So now question to you is that what will be the final output and how? You have to think and you have to answer. I have already given you the guideline. Here it will take 11, here it will take 12, here it will take 13, here it will take 13, and here it will take 13. But the final value of x will be 14. So now tell me the line number 16, what will be the output? Any clue? Anything coming in your mind? Number? You do the calculation and let me know. Sorry, your voice not audible. Hello? Who try who try to answer? Your voice is not audible. I think you need to change. Voice not audible. Okay, let me execute and try to understand how the output is coming like that. You see here, final output is coming and I have to print the value of x as well. So this line also I need to execute. You see here it is coming 62 and the final value of x is 14. Now you try to just calculate it. Here it was 11. Here it was 12. So 11 plus 12, how much it is? 33, right? Then it take 13 here. So 33 plus 13, it means 46. 46 plus 13, how much? 59 and 59, sorry, 49 and 49 plus 13. So it is 62. What is the output here? Console. Windows, show view console. You can see here console, right? So how the output is coming? You already calculated. It was 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 13 plus 13. So this way you can calculate and you will get the 62. But after completion of line number 16, when I tried to print the value of x, then I found that it changed due to this because it is postfix. So final value of x is 14, but the value of sum is 62. So if you have understood, then it's okay. If you have any doubt, you can again ask me. Same again, I am putting one more question. So line number 20, 21 and 22. So in the line number 20, I am putting as a postfix, postfix, postfix and normal. So postfix means first it will come as a 10 here. Then when it will become here, it will become 11. Okay. Then when it will come here, it will become 12. But first time it took 10. So 10, 11, 12. And then it will come here, it will become what? 10, sorry, here it is 10, then it will become 11, then it become 12, and then it will become 13. So it will become like this. So total final value of calculation and the final value of sum will be whatever you try to add it, but the value of x will be 13 here. So let me run this program and just first see the output and you check that whether your calculation is correct or not. So initial value is 10, then 11, 10 plus 11, 21, 21 plus 12, it means 33, 33 plus 13 means 46, and then the final value of sum is 46 and the output means value of x is 13. You see here. Now again I am commenting this part. I am going for minus minus. So plus plus you have seen lot of examples. Now I have combination of pre, post, plus, minus everything. And now you have to do a calculation and tell me the output. Since you know everything, the x is that, and now you can just calculate and you let me know that x is 10 here. Here also it is 10. So it is just adding here. And what it is doing? It is just subtracting here, just reducing the value by 1. So 10, 10, 20, 20 plus 9, 29. 29, then it is a minus symbol. When it will become a 9 here, it will become here 8. So 29 minus 8. How much it is? 21. 21, and then it will become 8 here. 21 plus 8 is 29, right? But the final value of x is 9. And here it is 29. You can see here, right? So our calculation is working as expected. In this way, it will calculate the values. You see here. Anyone has any doubt how this value is coming?
So there is no meaning of this postfix,
How come?
because in
See, it is postfix. The final value is 9, but 21 plus it is taking as 8 only. Why? Because it is 8. It came here, it took 8. So 21 plus 8 become 29. But the final value of x will be changed after this calculation. So after this calculation, x become 9. But here it is taking 8 only for calculation.
Okay. In
You do
line
the
number 24, it's not using postfix, like not
yes,
9.
for calculation it is not using. Why? Because it is postfix. So
Okay.
postfix means for next, if any addition you are doing, next addition, then it will use that calculation.
Okay.
Consider that after this you are using x. Then for this calculation, it will use this post value. Otherwise, for this calculation, it will use this value, whatever the value was there, right? So you see here, the final value is 29, 29, and the x become 9 here, right? So now if I run this program, so 29 plus 9, it will take 9. The latest value of x is what? 9. But
9.
here it is taking as 8. Okay.
38.
Yes.
So
it will
now
be 38 now.
So now it should be 38. You see here. So now it is clear to you, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So this is something, this operators. So it's up to you how you want to use, or either you can combine it. But mostly I have seen only people are using with one variable as a just plus plus or minus minus. Somewhere I have seen people are using. Okay, but to make you understand, I just given this examples so that you understand it how actually it is calculated, right? So now this part also completed. So it's very simple, but just the syntax you have to learn how to use it. And this already I have shown. So whatever the value is there, it will just do the inverse of that. So consider that you try to understand this one. I have put int abc equal to, say that 2 I have taken. Basically, the what do you call exclamation symbol, it is a bitwise operation. Bitwise operation, if you have come from computer background and you have gone through the bit operation, means how the number is represented into 0 1 format, right? So what it will do, it will first convert it into 1 0 format, and then it will just invert the value, and based on that what is the final value coming, it will just print that value. So let me print first s out. I have shown you for boolean, right? But just try to see that how it behave for number. Like I can print it abc, and then if I print in the next line with negation symbol, then what should be the output? Then I will explain you how it is coming here. Send lang format compilation. Sorry, it's not taking. Just let me put in one more basis. ABC. Allowed, I believe, for number. The operator exclamation undefined for argument type int. For integer, it's not allowed. So that's what it is saying here. So for boolean, that's why I have taken the example in the past. Okay. So you can get that boolean value, means that already we have seen that. That's all. Now I'm coming to the next part, which is relational operators. So first try to understand what are the relational operators, and then I will show you how to use that. Basically it is a not. It's whatever the value will be there, you can just invert it. this is, sorry, relational operators. I have to show you where it's there. It is a less than, it is a greater than, this is less than equal to, this is greater than equal to, this is double equal to, means for comparison, and this is not equal to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 operators are there, and to use that you have to design some of the examples based on variables or direct number comparison you can do, and you will get either true or false. The relational operators result will be only true or false. Just remember that. That's whatever the operation it will do, it has a left part, it has a right part. So it will compare the left part with the right part, and it will check and it will let you know whether it is a true or false. So only these things you will get. So I'm going to show you some of the examples of the relational operators. So I have already example relational operators demo. You can see this. I'm coming here and I have int x equal to 12, int y equal to 11. So I need at least two numbers for comparison because it has a left part and it has a right part. And you can start calculating like that. You see here what I am doing here in line number 19. So let me comment others because that can make you confused. I'm coming here. So I put here x is less than y. So x is 12 and y is 11. So 12 is less than 11. So it's a false statement. So if I execute this, it will say you false because x is 12 and y is 11. And I'm saying that 12 is less than 11. So it will give you false. So if you change the value, say that I make it 15. If I run the program again, I'm getting as a true. So it is comparing now 12 and 15. So 12 is less than 15. So that's why it is saying a true. So this way you can compare. Now second result. I'm saying that x is greater than y. So second result, it means 12 is greater than 15, which is a false statement. So if I execute this, it will show you false. You see here, I'm getting the false. Now third statement. For third statement, there are some things we have to understand. What it is saying that x is less than equal to 12. It means in two conditions it will be true. Either it is less than or it is equal. In both of the conditions, it will say as a true. So let me show you that part. I am putting x is equal to 15 and y equal to 15. Both number is 15, right? And if I execute line number 23, so I will be getting as a true. So you can see here I am getting as a true. So why I am getting as a true? Because it is not equal, but it is saying either less than or equal. It's saying either less than or equal. In two conditions, any one is satisfied, then it will say that true. So it is not less than, but it is following this one, equal to. So that's why it is saying as a true. But if you change this value, like you can make x equal to 16. So now the condition is totally false because 16 is less than equal to 15, which is a false statement. So if I run this program, it will give you the output as a false here. Okay. But for other things, like if I give we have 14 also, it will say that true. Why? Because 14 is less than. Not it is not equal, but it is less than. So in that this condition also it has become true here. Now same, this is just a reverse of that. Based on the numbers, you can just get the output. So x is 14, y is 15. So 14 is greater than equal to 15, which is not a correct statement. So I will definitely get it's a false statement. But if I make it as 15, 15, one of the criteria is getting satisfied. Greater than is not okay, but equal to is okay. So in this condition, it will become true. You see here I am getting as true. Now it was of the variables. I can do it on the number basis. Here 20 is greater than equal to 21, which is incorrect. So I should get output as a false. I'm getting the output as a false. Now next statement, double equal to operation. So double equal to, you already seen here, it is just comparing left side and right side. So you remember one thing in Java, double equal to is like behaving different for different things. So for the string data type or object data type, double equal to operator just compare the address, not the content. But for primitive data type, it just compare the value. Just remember this point, because if you want to understand, then it will confuse you, always like confuse you. So I have the examples to show you, then I will show you. You see here, I am saying 10 is equal to 10. So it is a correct, because it is a number, primitive data type. So it will just compare the value. So 10 is equal to 10. So it will become the output as a true. You see here I am getting the true. But if I am putting like that, what I will get? I will get false. So this is as expected, but my focus is to make you understand this one. This is a string, this is a string. Both is hello and hello. What will the output? It's a true, you can see here. Why? Because basically you just passing the string data type. So basically string data type is literals, and it is coming from the what do you call, one string class. When I will take, then I will make you understand that how it is coming here. Basically there is string constant pull, so string literals are always created over there. So that's why I have not created any object of a string class. So that's why it is coming from the string constant pull, and there is only one copy. So it will always compare for the address, and then it will become the same address as a true one. So that's why it is becoming as a true. Now this part, you see here I am creating the object data type. Two object I have created here. Okay? And I am comparing both of the address on the basis of double equal to. So this is a different object and this is a different object, but if you try to compare this, you should get the output as false, because the address of both the objects won't be same. You see here false. So basically when you apply it double equal to operator on the object type, then it will not compare the content, it will compare the address. But if you apply on the basis of primitive data type, then it will always compare the value. So value wise it is equal to true, but both having the object of the same class, but having the different address in the heap memory. So due to different address, it will show you the false. Now here what I am trying to do here, line number 37, just focus it carefully. Actually I am not creating a new object, I am creating one alias. Alias means one guy or one person can have multiple names. Okay, so that is called alias here in real world. So in Java, if you have any object and you want to call that object on different name, like earlier I was calling this object is this one. Okay, just remember this. I was calling it as a obj1, but I want to call it as obj3 as well and obj1 as well. So one person can have multiple names. So this is just a reference, but it is having the address of this. So you see here I am not using new kind of thing, I am just assigning this object to new reference variable. Okay, so what it will do, whatever the object it is holding in the memory, same address it will also point. So when you will compare this obj1 equal to obj3, so it will make some difference here. What it is basically pointing to the same object, which is this one, right? So same object, address will be same, so in that case it will always give you true. So see here I'm getting as a true here, and if I uncomment line number 39 also, obj1 you are comparing with obj1. So whatever the object address, it will always be same, and this object has two reference, one is obj1 and obj3. So in the both of the cases I am going to get true. You see here I am getting true and true. So now you understand how it works. Okay, now line number 42. So I am saying that 10 is not equal to 11. So it means it's a correct statement. But if I am saying 10 is not equal to 10, so it's a incorrect statement. So based on that, I will get the output. You see here, true and false I am getting. First one is true, but second one is false. See, negation symbol, how you can use it. When I printed this line, I got the true statement, right? But when I want to invert the result, let's just change the value of the output. So I can just put a exclamation symbol like this, and then the output will be inverted. Parenthesis is not mandatory, but if you safer side, you can use it. It's mandatory, I believe, saying that. So you can use like this. So this is the, what do you call, uses of relational operators in Java. So we have already seen, and if you have any doubt, you can ask here. Any doubt anyone has?
No doubt. I don't have any doubt.
Anyone else has any doubt? If no doubt, then good. This is logical operators in Java. So to understand this, I have some example. First, I will make you understand that part. Then you will be able to understand. So this you have already seen. This is just to result inverse. If you have anything, it will just make it as a false. True is there, then it will make false. If false is there, it will make as a true. So that's the thing. But this is double ampersand. This is double pipe. So this represents the A and D. This is called logical and this is logical OR. So what you have to do, you have to design one left part and one right part. So basically it compares true and false conditions, right? Means whatever you will put in the left part, it should be a logic relationals what you call result, relational operations result, and right side also it should have a relational operators result. So it will just compare true and false, then it will give you true and false value based on the some rules here. So let me explain you that rules. This is the rule of and this is the rule for or. This means double pipe symbol and this is double ampersand. So try to understand, it has a left section and it has a right part. So once the left part is true, right part is true, then only it will be true. In other condition, it will always be false. You can see the final output. If left part is true, right part is false, then it will false. If left part is false, right part is true, then also false. If false, false, then false. But there is a trick here, so we have to understand this trick. If left part is true, then it will check for the right part. Just remember this. And if right part is also true, then it will show you the result. If it is left part is true, it will check for the right part. Now it is false, then the final output is false. If anything is false, it will give you the false. But in the condition number 3, if left part is false, then it will never check the right part. Just remember this. If left part is false, it will never check the right part, and it will just say the output is a false because it just found the false and it is false. Again here, If it is false, it is false. So if this is false, it will never check the second part, right section, and then it will always say the result as a false. So this is clear. Now come to the logical OR conditions. It has a left section, right section. This is the result. So you can see here it is only true when both are true, because it compares left and right both sections, and then it will produce the result. But in the OR section, it is a OR. It means anything, anyone. Okay, that condition. So we see here it is only false when both of the conditions are false. Other time, other places, it is always true, 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 true. And how this works, let me tell you. If this is true, it will never check the right part. It will say that the result is true. If this is true, it will never check the right part. It will say as a true. If it is false, then it will check the right part. In only this condition, it is going to check the right part. Then it will find the true. It will say that it is true. Again here it was false. Then it will check the right part, and it will also false. Then the final output will be false. So this is the trick which you have to understand how this logic works. So now if it is clear, then you can understand one example of the logical operators. So I have the example for logical AND and OR, and then I will show you. You can see here how I have written to make you understand. And let me comment this part first, because I don't want to show you here. In some places you will see the warning. So that's what I was mean to say, that how this mechanism works. See here, this is AND condition, and this all are OR conditions. So AND condition, when left part is false, it will never check the right parts. That's why it is showing you warning here. I told you left part is false, it will never check the right part, and the output will be false. Okay, and for OR condition, if one part is true, means left part is true, then it will never check the right part. That's why the warning is there. If this is false, then it will check the right part. If both are false, then only false. See, it is true, then it will never check the right part. If this is false, then it will check the right part. So that's why you can see some of the places we have warnings. So this is the working logic for that, and that's why it is like designed like that. And if I run this program, then you can check the output how this is working. You see here how it is true and true, other things always false. But for OR, only one section it is false, but for other section it is always true. Let me put it in a correct manner. See here, I have set true, false, true, false. So in this way I have arranged it, and now it's very easy to understand. If I run it, you can see here it is only true once, other times it is false. It is only false once, other time it is true. So this is the working logic of this. Anyone has any doubt in this output? So this was just, I told you that it should be a true false condition, but how to design in the real world, right? So what you have to do, you have to design in this way. Two relational things you can take, one relational in the left part, one relational in the right part, and it will compare the both one. Okay, and if both are true, then only it will say as a true. So you see here, this is OR AND condition. I'm saying 10 is greater than 5, 10 is greater than 5. If both are true, then the output will be true. I'm saying 10 is less than 5, 10 is greater than 5. If this is false, then it will go and check the right part as well, right? But it is false. This is false. That's why I'm getting a warning, because if this is false, it will never go and check the right part. So that's why it is showing here warning. If this is true, then it will go and check this is also, that what is the, it is true or false. So you can see it is true, it is false, the output will be false. It is false, then again it will never check the right part, so I'm getting a warning over here. If I run this, you can see here true and false, 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 false. So real world you have to use like that, because you cannot directly put true, false, right, to test it. You should have some kind of relevant examples for that. So in the real world, if you use, so you will have some conditions you want to test, and then you can whatever, bind it in a single line. So based on that, and it's not only left and right side, you can have n number of series for that. Means I mean to say that this is just one example, but you can add more condition of and combination of and or also you can design. So it's up to you how your logical things you're going to design of. So that is also possible. If I uncomment this part, so you can see the output of this as well. Two places I am getting the warning, because this is already true, so it will never go and check the right part. So I am getting the output. You can see, right? So in the real world you will use like that. This is another example. You can see a very simple one. So I'll just try to message and print like that. You will get the output. Same like that. So true and true is true, false and false is false, true and false is false, false and true is false, true and true is true. This is OR condition. So false, false is false, true, false is true, false, true is true. So this is also one output you can get it here, right? Anyone has any doubt regarding the operators, logical? And this is something example you can design. And this is the lab exercises which I will take care next time. Meanwhile, you go through the videos once again, what I can suggest you, and whatever the doubt you have, you will get it clear first. And if you have a doubt, then you can discuss in the group. You can ask you can post your questions as well. Okay. So anyone has any doubt, I'm open for discussion now. You can discuss. First, I'm going to stop the recording. So this was the class for today.